Okay. Coming shortly off the heels of Wind Waker, this is the one. This is the one that spurred this whole idea in my silly little dome. Well, on a personally significant one to me. I mean, all of them are significant to me for various different reasons, except maybe Majora's Mask, because I didn't really grow up playing that, or I didn't have too much contact with that game. This one, though, specifically Twilight Princess, is much like Wind Waker. Wind Waker was a game I had for a brief amount of time. Well, I had a couple different times throughout my life, and I got, I got varying degrees of progression through it. Twilight Princess, however, I owned this game on the GameCube. I owned it on the Wii. Now I own it on the Wii U. I played this game all the way through on both of the original versions of it, and multiple times more on top of that. I played it through to varying degrees, multiple dozen, like maybe literally a dozen times. This game had invaded my headspace for such a long amount of time. It means the world to me. Oddly enough, though, it is never one that takes the #1 spot for any specific aspect to me. I think every game has the best, the qualities of every game. Each one excels in one specific quality, more so than the other ones. Whether it's having the best setting, the best art style, the best vibe, the best music, the best characters or interpretations of characters, the best overall story, the best gameplay. I touted this game, and I still, and we'll see, but I'm still confident. I can confidently say that the concepts behind the dungeon in this game are some of the best, because what the dungeons are is more compelling in this game than I would say any of the other games, where most of the time the dungeons in the other game, and the context behind the dungeons, what you're doing in them, what they're for, and stuff like that, is better in this game, I believe, than any of the other games prior or in the future. I think conceptually this game has the strongest dungeons, the most interesting locales for the dungeons, the most compelling context behind the dungeons, and we'll see that. But it doesn't really take the #1 spot for many other things, at least when I have conversations about these games. I'm always like, Wind Waker has the best art style, and Skyward Sword has the best actual narrative and character with like growth, progression throughout the game. And Ocarina of Time has just like the best vibe to it. Majora's Mask has the best themes. Breath of the Wild has the best evolution of the Zelda formula and the gameplay. Twilight Princess, it was one that me and my friend, in a discussion we had, we said to each other, we landed on the fact that, like, I think Twilight Princess is a great game. It's just not the best at anything, but it's great at everything, right? It's just an all-around rounded great game. It just doesn't have that #1 spot. But then, in the months following that conversation, I thought about this game over and over again. It kept popping in my mind. I kept remembering things about it. I kept seeing more things about it. And every time I would see something new about it, or experience a thing about it again, after so much time away from it, I would remember. I'd be like, oh wait, that's actually really amazing. Oh wait, that's actually really amazing. Oh, it's really cool that it does this. It's really cool that it does that. Heck, remembering the fact that it has the best partner, arguably, out of all of the games. I can understand. I like Navi and Tattle, but they're pretty bare bones, right? The King of Red Lions is great, what he does in the story, but you don't interact with him too much in the story. the twist of who the King of Red Lions is cool. Fee is a tutorial in a sword. She is your Wiimote come to life to let you know that your batteries are running low. But Midna's something else. And we'll see, we'll get to her. We'll see her. We'll talk about her as the story progresses. She's something else though. Midna's like a next level party member because she is her own character separate to Link, which I think rarely happens. Wind Waker, King of Red Lions is his own person. Eventually. But Midna, from the moment you meet her to the moment you say goodbye, she is, beginning to end, her own person, her own character, completely separate from Link, and it shows. It shows in the writing, it shows in the scenes that happen with her. I think that was the big game changer for this game. I think the dynamic between Link and Midna is like part of the reason why this game is probably held so highly in people's minds, just for that alone. But yeah, so I am super. The more I thought about this game over those months, the more I got excited about the idea of playing it again. And then I was like, they announced Tears of the Kingdom, they showed off Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm like, okay, well, perfect excuse to go through all of these games again and really weigh them up against each other. And so here we are, and that's what we're doing, and that's where we're going right now. Just wanted to get that out there as an intro. There's going to be, the intro to this game is long. You can look at the timeline right now for this video and see how I decided to break it up. There are parts, there are decent parts to break it up. But it is a long intro. And that's another thing about this game as well. The pacing is slow, purposefully, extremely slow. Which can be both a good thing and a bad thing in any game, or any form of media really. But yeah, so just wanted to get that intro out of the way because I'm gonna let the game just ride. I'm gonna let it speak for itself a little bit. The vibes are about to be immaculate. Oh, in order to commemorate the starting of a new thing, of a new game, I have pink rose, pink rosy sparkling cider. It's like sparkling cider, but it's the pink version. Blush, that's what it's called. Blush. And it's really good. It's basically normal sparkling cider. It's just got a little bit of hint of something sweeter. Something a little different in there. A little bit of extra sweetness. It's good though. It's very nice. Okay. And with that, here we go. Oh. Great. Oh, look at that. Well, you can already see the Tears of the Kingdom-esque iconography that's laced through this game that it seems like Tears of the Kingdom is going for. You know, for once, the color between my monitor and my recording screen looks about the same. Would you look at that? Oh, what a amazing intro. Absolutely amazing intro. Oh wow, there's no special sequence? No like gameplay peak or anything? Just repeats the okay, no that as you can see it from the intro, the new intro to this for this game that I had at the beginning of this episode, I had a hard time editing this intro down into the short intro format, because I've been trying to keep all the intros the same length, about like 40 seconds long, and that's even probably too long for an intro, but I like to get artsy with it. But it was so hard for me to cut it down while still meaningfully incorporating this intro into the intro to the videos, because it's very long, it's very atmospheric, it takes its time, and then this shot right here. As you saw, most of the intro was this section when it transitions to Link as a wolf, and I threw a bunch of film crust and stuff like that, as he howls. I like it. I think it ultimately turned out nice. It was I did what I had to do. What a really amazing title card too. Honestly, incorporates the wolf, incorporates the helmet and stuff. Yeah, oh my gosh, the Wolf Link, mind-blowing. Still mind-blowing to this day. They haven't done anything like that since then. Any sort of like alternate forms of the main character haven't done anything like that. Oh, look at this. It looks like maybe they did add a bit of lighting. Obviously, I'm going to be interested to see how this game looks overall. I'm going to have to go completely off of memory because I haven't played... It doesn't... In my mind, it doesn't seem that different, although... Obviously, resolution clearer, because it's HD now, right? I don't know how much they changed with lighting, although this does look very nice. Like, visually, this sunset right here looks especially nice. And then this, too, I mean, the Twilight, you know, it's... Okay, I thought it was going to play the game sizzle reel, and it was going to use the orchestrated song that I used for the announcement trailer of this Legacy run that I was doing. I used one of my favorite Zelda songs ever, period. Which is the orchestra piece number 1. That is on the disc for this game. I don't know. It's for a sizzle reel of the gameplay. They made it for that. I don't know where that showed. If that was like a trailer or an announcement trailer for the game, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but it's an amazing piece of music. And it was not hard for me to incorporate. Actually, oddly enough, yeah, for the... Okay, I think this should show how important this game is to me. Here, let's get to the classic. There we go. We are gonna be using gamepad because I want to see how that goes. I always go file too. Okay. Ooh, listen to the sounds. Ooh, nice chunky sounds. Interesting. Enter horse name, Epona. Oh yeah, you actually get to name your horse in this one. Gotta be Epona though. It's gotta be Epona. Yes, so... if it's any indicator how important this game is to me, truly, despite how little I see my brain seems to bring it up in conversation, was that when it came to making the intros and the trailer the announcement trailer and all that kind of stuff for this Legacy run, my mind immediately jumped to orchestra piece number 1. Easy, the orchestra piece. That has to be the thing for the trailer. It writes itself. The trailer writes itself at that point, right? But then also for the intro to these games, or for each game, I use half of the intro to these videos are the intro to to each game itself to get the game represented in there. But then the second part, when it's a montage of scenes from the game, I use the portion of the Hyrule Field theme from this game as well. I use the portion that has the song. It uses the motif from the song Courage that is in this game. They use that motif in the Hyrule Field theme, and I use that portion for the thing. And even imagining the song Courage, anytime I think about the song Courage and I hear it in my head, I feel like I want to cry because of two things. Because it's a really beautiful song, but then the fact that it's called Courage, when that's what these games are all about, you know? That's what Link as a character is all about, you know. That's what he exemplifies. It hits hard. So I used that because I had to, you know. That's just because I had to. Again, it was another thing where it's like it's the perfect song to encapsulate each adventure. It's like it's Link's theme pretty much. Zelda has a theme. Everybody else has themes and stuff like that. Ganondorf has a theme. Everybody has a theme except what's Link's theme, right? I guess it could be da 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 da, but it's like, no, that's not really it though. That's like the overworld theme. That's like the theme of the world, the theme for the games. What's Link's theme? It's Courage. It's Courage, obviously. Such a beautiful song. Midna has a theme. We'll see that. If you've never seen this game before or played this game before, you're probably like, who the heck is Midna? Why are you gushing about her so much? Well, first off, because I'm a simp and a beta. But also because she's a really good character. That's important to also throw out there. Okay, starting the game in normal mode. Nah, man, hero mode. Damage you take will be doubled. No hearts will drop. No, we're gonna play normal mode. You can actually do a harder version than hero mode. Because this is when at this point they had amiibos, right? So you would scan the Ganondorf amiibo, the Ganondorf from this game. You would scan his amiibo into this game after selecting hero mode, and it would quadruple. Well, what it would do alone is, it itself activates a pseudo hero mode. So then what would happen is, you would activate hero mode, which doubles the damage, no hearts drop, and then you activate Ganondorf, which doubles the damage again, thus quadrupling the damage enemies do, no hearts drop, nightmare. The only Zelda game I've ever played in hero mode was Link's Awakening. I don't know why I did that. I thought I just was like, sure, this seems like it'll add a little bit of a challenge, and it did add just a teeny little damage. I think I could play these games in a hard mode. Nintendo hard modes are rarely actually that difficult, except unless it's like the one in Metroid, but that's because you die in one hit. In Metroid Dread, that hard mode, the Dread mode or whatever, that's a bit much. I don't like that. Okay, well, here we go. Long intro ahead, so buckle up. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. Oh, criminy, the character design in this game. It's like a jump scare seeing his face in high definition too. Whoa. Yeah, this game's art style is it's intense. I don't dislike it. It just teeters on Tim Burton a little bit, I think. That is why the loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. Loneliness. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Link. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? Oh, see, Link looks really good, though. You have never been to Hyrule, right? The kingdom of Hyrule, there was a great castle, and around it is Castle Town, a community far bigger than our little village. Far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods... Oh. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it with all your own eyes. Well, you should look upon it all with your own eyes. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. Oh, this theme. I love this theme. All the music in this game is really amazing. It's a very different intro. A much more... Again, much like Wind Waker, it has a huge... There's something setting it apart. We have not a dad, not a family member, but we have a village filled with people who we know. We live in it. Still alone, no family, unlike Wind Waker. But there are people we know. We already have friends and allies. Hey champ, hey that kid's MVP. Don't even worry, we'll see him later. But yeah, it's a very different sort of vibe. No magic to be heard of. We are just a small kid from a small town. And somebody's stealing our freaking horse.
Hey!
And as you do when you are close to being an adult, we got work to do. Hey, Link, you there? Link, you mind helping me herd the goats? They ain't listened to me lately. The animation is particularly great in this game. They go for a more realistic, like heavier, weightier kind of animation. It almost has the feeling to it as if it's it has like a mocapped feeling, although I don't think they were doing mocap for this game. I could be wrong. Hey, where's Epona? Well, thankfully we have the God Eye allowing us to see where maybe Epona went. Oh wow. Okay, gotta get used to it, Oh, cool, I can just, okay, I can't, okay, cool, I can actually show you the, the menus this time around. Who would have thought? It holds 500 rupees. I thought it was going to be 200 rupees. Huh. Cool, cool. I like that. I love that. What goes here, game, huh? What's in this weird spot? Now, this is obviously a very different menu. Obviously, because they want to fit it all on. Oh, no. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. So this menu up here is actually different than what's on my screen when I'm moving around the overworld. It's freaking Turnip Head. Well, you mean Pumpkin Head, but it's freaking Turnip Head from Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, heck yeah, money. Warty rich. It's not a bad looking game. They definitely must have updated the lighting a bit, I feel. Otherwise, maybe the clarity is also just a little bit better. That's definitely possible. Now the question is, between the Wii and the GameCube version of this game, they, Hey man, I'm going up here. I'm going back to bed. Sorry, I can't help you. Between the GameCube and the Wii versions of these games are mirrored versions of each other. I don't know which version they used for this one. Probably just the Wii. They probably just ported the Wii version to this. That way you could still use motion controls, maybe, if you wanted to. Although maybe that doesn't have. Maybe this game doesn't have motion controls. The motion controls are nothing too extensive. Oh. Link. No, they totally updated the lighting. This is darker than dark. What the heck? Okay. Well, note to self, if we... Oh, wait. Yeah, can't freaking see. This is clearly a chest. Because you can see if we, Yeah, you can see this totally a chest. But, we can't freaking see. It's too freaking dark. So never mind for that. Yes, I am going to be painstakingly slow and methodical. You're just gonna have to live with it. Taking my sweet time. Oh, we got a goat? Picture of a goat and the man outside and anyone else? Us on a horse? No, somebody else on a horse. No, that's us on a horse. Huh. We don't have pictures of like the guy we were just talking to? Whose name I don't remember at the time. I'm hoping they give everybody their names on the dialogue, so we know. Oh, here's other people from the town. We got some kids. Oh. I didn't know we could look out. Oh, actually oh, here we go. We got motion controls to look around in first person, I guess that makes sense. Is that Gabor? Nah, that's an eagle. That guy's probably so confused. We walked around, threw some rocks at a wall, and then, like, walked back inside. And I was just staring at him through the window. Link is a sociopath. Oh, I mean, this game also is getting the extra benefit of having widescreen too, which is nice. It's definitely nice. All right. We'll get going. I love that little intro bit. Yeah, but I mean, like, so this whole bit sort of establishes
Hey.
Come on now, hurry up and bring Epona with you. Alright. This guy's name is Fado, which I think is super lovely, coming right off of Wind Waker, where Fado was a Kakiri. Now, obviously, we're not in Kokiri village or anything like that. We are not Kokiri ourselves. We are this is Ordon. We're just normal Hellions. Oh, big rock. Like that slower animation there for the big rocks. I'll hold the phone. I know there's a hole in the wall. Dang, this game does just feel a little bit different, right? I think what's weird is that this was another game that didn't have a free cam. I'm pretty sure Wind Waker and Twilight Princess were like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. They didn't have free cameras. So now it does have a free camera, and it's just like, so it feels it's just a little bit strange. In Zelda games, you always just sort of get used to, wait, was there no reason? Did this just take you to the spring? There was, the only way to change camera was to just mash the, shield button. Excuse me, ma'am? Oh, hi, Link. I washed Epona for you. I like that. I appreciate that. Just having a little animated scene just to add a little bit of flourish to the moment, which is nice. Oh. Epona works really hard, so I thought she deserved a treat. Oh, but listen, Link, could you do something for me? Can you please put a piece of grass to play that song? Oh, use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes. I tried to play it for Epona, but I just can't seem to play the way you can, Link. Yeah, so this is going to be the first time we don't actually have an instrument that lets us play different songs or conduct different songs like the other 3 games that we've played so far. Instead, there are different... It's interesting. There are like reeds that grow, like different forms of grass and plants that grow, that allow us to play different songs. Obviously, we can recognize that melody. Such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can invite her back. But don't make her do too much, okay? What's the matter? Why don't you gonna go help out at the ranch? Well, why'd you wash her? We could have just gone and washed her together after I was done working. Alright. Strange girl. Oh, hold on. I almost thought there was something to climb. It is interesting being able to see so much detail now, though. And also back to riding a horse, which is nice. Overall, it's already apparent that this game is, well, if it's not already apparent, this game is clearly moving at a... There's a freaking squirrel. What an interesting little thing to throw in here. Huh. But yeah, if it's not already apparent, this game is moving at a slower pace. Everything's weightier, you know? You're a larger guy. It's taking its sweet time. But there's definitely a purpose to the speed at which or to the length that the intro is. Regardless of whether you like it or not, it's important. I'm gonna go talk to everybody. We got a whole little town full of people here. If it isn't young Link, are you going to close down the ranch for the day? I just closed shop myself. I'm sure you know all about mischievous monkeys that have been coming into the village lately. Those things worry me a bit. I'd better lock up tight here. I couldn't stand to have any more goods stolen. Can't trust that good-for-nothing husband to do anything right. Come on, Dad. You can't catch a silly little monkey? Well, no. No, I can't. Well, no. Oh, listen to us babble on. I didn't mean to keep you. Alright, off to work you go. Why don't you stop by doing a little shopping some other time? Good time at work, Link. And be careful out there. You poor man. He gets bullied every day, surely. What's up with his shoulders? Are those like patches? Are you trying to quit smoking, my dude? Good for you. Your choice and all. Oh my gosh, chickens. How long has it been, chickens? We've been only dealing with pigs for so long. Oh, they still help you fly. I couldn't remember if they did that or not. Oh, Link's got a mean side stroke in this game. Oh, there's fish in the water? The water does not look half bad, but it's no Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine is the ultimate parameter of whether the water looks good. Video game water often doesn't. Super Mario Sunshine water always does. And I will not hear anything to the contrary. Freaking pumpkin patch. Money. Just in case you think I'm wasting, look. They immediately start growing right back. See? Besides, I need to make sure everybody... I need to really encapsulate what, or demonstrate what Link's day-to-day life is. He hops into town, has a pleasant conversation with everybody. He doesn't say a single word. He just stares at them. And then he goes around and destroys all of the produce around town. Hey there, Colin. Oh, hi, Link. I'm making a fishing rod, you know. All I have left to do is paint it, so get ready for fishing. Oh, thanks, man. Oh. A heavy load she holds. Good evening, Link. This is a lovely sunset, is it not? It's kind of you to spend time with my husband, you know. It gives me time for myself. Oh, do you have to go put livestock to bed now? It gives me time for myself. Oh my gosh, you almost cut my freaking head off, dude.
Hey.
Ah, great timing, Link. There was something I'd forgotten to tell you. My son, Colin, is making... Colin with one L. Huh. It's a real freak thing to do, giving him only one L in his name. You monsters. Is making a fishing rod so the two of you can play together. He should finish it today, so come get it by the house tomorrow. Okay, I'll have to remember to do that. I wonder if that's actually like a missable thing you could... Probably is. The Orden village theme is very, very good. It's super funny they mentioned monkeys, though, because that immediately evokes Majora's Mask, which is not the only thing that's going to evoke Majora's Mask here. Trust me. How do I... Wait, you just climb... Whoa! Oops. Ah, the mayor. Does he have... I was never sure if that was supposed to be a mustache or if he had like a horn going like through his upper lip and like through one side out the other. I always thought it was cool it being a horn. But now we should be able to actually see You going to help out Fado? Or not, Link? He headed up to the ranch already. You'd better move along and take Epona with you. That's gotta be... Oh no, it's definitely supposed to be a mustache. Yeah, you can tell because of how small it is, or how thin it is, right? I don't think it looks like a mustache, though, at all. I think, well, mainly, well, I mean, a lot of that is because he looks crazy. All these characters look crazy. Oh my gosh, he's got like a weird backhead comb over. I couldn't tell he had hair back here. Oh, it's weird to see these characters in high definition. I mean, first off, look at this guy's face. Look at his face. It looks like what happened. A lot of these characters look like what happens when you like use a Dark Souls character creator. She looks okay. All of these people look kind of crazy. I don't think anybody looks bad though. I think the character designs in this game are actually pretty strong. I just think that I just think that that they're very intense. They're very surreal looking characters. They're definitely more on the realism side. Oh, this song. I mean, that song is beautiful. I don't know what that song is supposed. I think that's a new song. I don't think it's supposed to be anything. But yeah, so now we have these eagle grass that lets us summon an eagle and then launch it. To what end? I couldn't tell you. At least not here. I don't really know. Does not appear to be a purpose. Yeah, it's very strange. But yeah, also, if you couldn't tell, just like the environment too, it's a very different kind of forest. Well, you can see it looks like, what kind of trees would these be? Like redwoods? Redwoods, maybe? More, a very different, like, it evokes, the way the forests and stuff look, evoke a different kind of terrain than Mayor's House, Orden Water Wheel, Woods and Spirits Spring. It evokes different sort of imagery than gotta smash the pumpkins. Than Ocarina of Time did, for sure, I think. Or Majora's Mask. Because Majora's Mask, the swamp was a swamp, and then they had like tropical regions, things like that. Wind Waker, obviously, is all ocean. So it's everything's a bit more on the tropical seaside end of things. Yeah, I don't think there's actually much we can do on this first day. We will have plenty of time to explore. There's multiple days of intro. I'm not even joking. And I have already taken 45 minutes, and we haven't even gone and started handling the goats. Good heavens! Hey, I'm sending it. That's just the way it's got to be now. I think this is also a unique theme. Oh, you can hear the things, little chimes blowing in the wind. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. Huh? But hey, where's Epona? Come on, bud, I told you to bring her. Boy, it's just one ear and out the other with you. Huh, bud. Listen, there ain't no point without Epona. Come now. No way, bring her here. Okay, well, I actually, no joke, I legitimately forgot that I forgot to bring her. I didn't realize until I started talking to him. It really is in one ear and out the other. I'm sitting here throwing pumpkins around, talking to people. Epona, I'm gonna get fired. Now, what am I saying? That guy can't fire me. I'm like the only, like, 16-year-old at least kid in town to help do his job. Hold on, opponent. I see a yellow rupee, and I want the yellow rupee, but I don't know how to get the yellow rupee. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's up there, and I wants it. Always has to stick his nose in everything, you know? Oh, jeez. I'm sure he is a fine gentleman. Taylor and Mailer's house. And Taylor and Mailer's house. We haven't seen Taylor and Mailer. Oh, whoops. Okay, now hold the phone. Yes, I know. Hey, I said I was gonna be taking it slow, so if this is like a 3-hour video of just Orden Village stuff, then that's what it is. Come on, Link, get some mad hops. Oh, wait a minute. I understand. Well, maybe I don't understand. Oh. The little jingle. It's so subdued. It's really nice though. Oh, I get it. No, I'm glad I figured this out. Yeah, the vibes are just totally different. I mean, we're just a simple kid in a simple town. We have like our daily errands. We already have a horse. I think it's cool that we already have allies and stuff like that, you know? Because in Ocarina of Time, it was like strenuous, you know? Oh, hold on. Okay, I can skip that because they're not gonna aim high. Oh, he just can't grab it. Well, then how are you supposed to do this? Because there's a cuckoo. But I can't. I need the cuckoo to be up here to fly down there. Ow. You don't get a glider in this game. Okay, you know what? First, whoop. First quandary. I'm gonna cut to if I figure out how to get that. Hold on. Oh, well, first off, there's this. Oh, jeez. Freaking Link went full monkey man freaking climbing onto this. Holy crud. Oh, okay, okay. You don't say. Dang, rupees look good in this game. Rupees look like I could eat them. Rupees look like I should eat them. Okay. So I got that from climbing this. As long as you roll, you won't take damage. Don't hold me to that. I don't know if that's actually true. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. I have given up for the time being. Chickens are out, goats are my new best friend. Alright, my dude. Whoa. Hey, man. Y'all about ready to start herding these goats? Yeah, I got you. He looks... Even when he smiles, his eyes are still filled with worry. Much obliged there, bud. Okay then, go up and herd all these little scamps into the barn for me. Oh, goat time. Instant goat time. This is... Oh my gosh, you know what this just evoked? This freaking evoked, Jimmy Neutron Attack of the Twonkies trying to herd all the llamas. For Carl at the zoo. No way. It all makes sense now. You going the wrong way there? No. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can get these guys. Okay, instant goat. Now, you don't want to whoop them too much, because if you whoop them too much, they get pissed off and try to kill you. Also, first off, I don't know if you've noticed, the goats, I love this design. I never thought I would love the design of just, like, farm animals in a game. But, their horns are like giant rings. It's really cool. There's another one? Okay. There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice the little goat illustration on the bottom of the screen looks so derpy. Link, Pona, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. So just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? You want to practice with the fences? Just wait a spell, bud. I'll get them fences set up. Whew, sorry that took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. If y'all get tired, just jump that gate over there and head back to the village, okay, bud? Oh yeah, and then the fact that you start with a Epona is pretty great, because even Majora's Mask immediately takes Epona away from you. And this game would never do that. Right, game? You would never do that. But yeah, it's second verse, same as the first. You just speed up when you're running out the gates, and then you hop right over them, and then you mess up while you try to explain it. So yeah, all good. I think you can you actually jump at angles though? No, you still can't jump at angles. Oh dang. Yo, it's freaking nighttime, my dude. Ain't nothing cool than fence jumping done just right. When y'all approaching a fence, press A to dash. Jump in the middle of the fence. Got that, bud? Oh, and if you get tired of riding, just go ahead and jump out the gate. Oh, the music actually went away. I've got you, goats. I am your master now. Oh no. Oh no, it's back to botching freaking fence jumping. That's embarrassing. There we go. Yeah, I would like to save. Let's go to total playtime. 38 minutes. Save whenever? Okay. Yes, another day and everything is just fine still. I hope you knew that this game is actually a life sim. This isn't like a normal Zelda game. It's just a life sim. We just hang out in this town all game. Hey, wake up, Link. It's morning already. It says we have a map. Ah, this is just Orden Village. Orden Woods. Orden Ranch. Oh wow, you actually get to specify. Oh. Yeah, this is what Hyrule looks like now. Oh, that's another thing that's interesting to note as well, is that they've already mentioned Hyrule Castle. They've already mentioned the Royals. They've already mentioned Castle Town. Right off the bat. Which I think is interesting. As opposed to Wind Waker, which really held its tongue about like what adventuring there, like where you were. It really held its tongue about where you were, why the world was an ocean, what that had to do with anything. Oh, that was a blue ruby. What the crud? Okay, Colin. Hi, Link. I just finished the fishing rod I was making. I thought I'd give it to you first thing in the morning, but my dad said, you just wait till Link comes and get it. That's why I didn't bring it to you. Dad's out today, so would you ask my mom about it? I think she's by the river. Yeah, man. Oh, you could have brought it. I don't know why he told you not to. Maybe he thought you were going to be bothering me or whatever. Other children? Oh, Link, did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot. Look how powerful it is. I must try it. Tala, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I'd get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Now, okay, so I think this is Tallow. Which is like Talon, but then also like Mallow, like as Malin, I think, is the idea. I don't know. I don't remember what her name is. Wait a minute. Is that what that thing always was? I always thought she just had like a bow tied in the back or something. She's got a little doll in her satchel. That's freaking adorable. That's so funny. Oh, Beth. Very oddly normal name compared to probably the rest of the characters in the game. Come on, Beth, you want to we just want to look at it a little. Can you get it? The slingshot from the shop? Yeah, and if you can't do that, let's just trade families. Okay. I love how this guy, his brother, is supposed to be like, I don't know, a baby? Like 3 years old or something? Looks like he's supposed to be 3 years old, but talks like a full-grown man. He's like one of the best characters in the game. Easy. Thankfully, that was supposed to teach us a little bit about money. There is a slingshot. We can buy it. You just need cash. You just need cold, hard cash. And also, I'm going to wander out into the woods? Oh, this is where we came from. Right. I understand. Yeah, I do also think it's interesting, again, unlike Wind Waker, because Wind Waker breaks a lot of conventions, but this game's more in line with the other games already in the fact that we are starting in a village. Some people know us, but we do not have a family. We have no ties to anyone except for just friends and acquaintances. As opposed to Wind Waker, where it's like, hey, you They allude to the fact that at one point Link had a mother and dad because he has a sister and a grandmother. Okay, so we got two things to do. You have the day off from work, don't you, Link? You have to give Epona a day off too, poor girl. Why don't you let Epona take the day off too? Oh, I see. What I thought that was prompted from me walking away. I didn't know I accidentally tried to get on Epona. Yeah, fair enough. Well, hey, morning, Link. Got a day off from work today, my boy? Not me. The wife's been hassling me. Today's the day to restock our store. Look, you see that? Up in the tree? You can get a better look by pressing R. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some ordnance bees built themselves a fine nest up there. I was thinking about knocking it down. Our cat hasn't come home yesterday, so wife's in a bad mood. At the very least, I need to bring something home to her. I got you, bud. Don't even worry about it, my dude.
Hey!
Oh, right, the classic, hey, I'm in a high spot. Can you talk to me from up here? This is very Cargo Village. Look at this guy, look at his head. Your head is a perfect cylinder. Yeah, your voice carries well, as usual. Maybe you could teach my tags that all you've got to do is press A and Z. Dude, they're gonna... It's too meta, my dude. If I start talking about button controls, one of them's gonna get a nosebleed. So listen, why don't you climb up those vines there, Link? Oh my gosh, I'm tall. Well, you're shorter than me. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Wasn't that a cat over there? Just been sitting there by my house having a staring contest with the creek. Don't suppose he thinks he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Cat can't catch no fish. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you. I wanted to take a look at something. Go in there and have it, you know, whistling. Oh yeah. Pretty rare sight going to a place like that. So I thought I'd let you know. Bet you could hop across it. Yeah. What the crap? I thought I heard squeaking. Oh, monkeys. And they look exactly the same as they do in Majora's Mask. That's funny. Well, first things first. So this day, there's just a billion freaking things to get. What things we can do. Ultimately, we need the slingshot. I'm pretty sure that's like the ultimate goal. Eagle dive. Well, lucky those bees just dispersed. Jeez. One thing at a time. Oh, I don't got nothing to pick that up with. Link, I saw all that. Calling down a hawk? Why didn't I think of that? So, that's not like a special thing I can do. That's just anybody, any of us can just, we just summon animals on a whim? If you say so. I was thinking of trying to knock that down myself, but you beat me to the punch, my boy. Means you have to too, aren't you, Link? You're gonna have to put those bee larvae in an empty bottle and keep them, right, boy? Must be nice. I mean, I was knocking it down so you could have some as well, personally, you know? Hey, Colin's mom. Oh, morning to you. Did you come by with that fishing rod that Colin made? Yeah. I'm really sorry, but would you hear me out first? Yeah. You have not seen a cradle come floating by, have you? There's a baby's cradle made of finely woven tree bark. Oh, such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted down, I wonder? What am I to do? Just where could it have floated to? I'm really sorry, I can't... Can't we leave talking about the fishing rod until later? Well, I mean... Again, I don't know why you guys just didn't let Colin give it to me. But, whatever, sometimes parents are freaking weird. Whoa. But we already spotted this guy. Oh, also, I don't know if you noticed when we're holding up the, we can see our left hand. When we hold up, can we get a glimpse of it? You can kind of see it from certain angles. We have the Triforce clearly marked on our hand. So, unlike in Wind Waker, we are clearly going to be a chosen of some sort. Screw you, monkey. When I saw the monkey with the baby cradle, I legitimately thought that she had her baby. Well, I forgot that she was pregnant, she hadn't had her baby yet, and I thought that the monkey stole the baby, and I was like freaking out for a second. Here you go, man. Let's go to the trouble of finding it for me. Oh, that reminds me, there's something I'm supposed to give to you. Do you think you could carry that cradle? Come with me back to my house? Yeah. Did I mention that the game moves you at an intentionally slow pace? Because it does. But I mean, this intro is really delightful though. You take a long time, you spend a little bit of time with everybody. Well, you spend a lot of bit of time with some people. You get to know everybody in the town. You get to see what they're up to. You get to see what they're about. You're just living. You just get a glimpse into a couple of days of Link's life so far, and like you can imagine, what it does is it establishes that like, hey, this is the status quo. This is what Link's life is like. This is an average day in it. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I had nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give you this. All right, here you go. That's a fine-looking fishing rod, if I do say so myself. Cast, press, and hold the assigned button to pull the line when you get a bite. Catch a fish without bait, but you'll catch a larger variety of fish with bait. Oh. It's a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. When my son Colin grows up, I want him to be just like you. He really is a sweet boy. He can be a little timid. You know, we all want to be Link, but you gotta admit when you're Colin. You know? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Freaking super awkward guy. Super awkward, timid guy when I was a kid. Now I'm just awkward without the timidness, so now I'm just like forwardly like, hey, I'm kind of a freak. What's up? What's up, Kyle? Well, you know, it's a little weirder seeing rupees like just scattered in the grass now. Cause like in Ocarina of Time, the grass was just rendered as like a giant block that you would move through. So I wonder if I could, we have an item now. Oh, I forgot to, you know what, I didn't finish a thought from like an hour ago. So when I am moving around like this, the item screen at the bottom looks different than this. This is a unique one. It is actually just a like list of items. It's just like a grid of squares where I imagine all the items go. And we can equip them to Y, X, and R. I don't think you could equip one to Y before, could you? Yeah, oh yeah, you could. Yeah, these are the same buttons as Wind Waker. Yeah, I'll equip it there, and then we can switch to a mini-map too, that we can zoom in and out of. Looks like the mini-map looks a little deep fried, if I say so myself. But it lets us know where we, like, oh, it lets us know what area we're in, and then what sub-area within the area we're in. So it's Ordana, or Ordona Providence, or Province, and then we're in Ordon Village. So that's interesting. One of these squares looks a little, oh, I see. These are actually all separated. They have a tinted background to let you know that like they're all part of like a different item sets. Interesting. Well, interesting. Whoa, this is comically long. I don't remember the fishing rod being this long. Hold the phone. First off, let me save real quick. Oh, also, I don't know if you could notice. Here, I'll point this out in a sec. Oh, that's not it. If you look at this, there's they did a unique thing in this game which might be concerning to most people. Is that the heart containers are now split into, or the heart pieces are now split into 5 pieces, not just 4. You need 1 extra whole heart piece in order to get a full piece of heart, which is crazy. It actually adds a lot of, like, that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound that crazy, but if you imagine that's so many more heart pieces to collect throughout the game. Oh, there's like no prompts or anything. Green gill, 10 inches. Small fire everywhere. Oh. Here you go, cat. He's freaking going. Oh, there he goes. Back to the shop with you, I guess. I can't get over how long this rod is. What the crud? That's not. Okay, I know how that sounded, but let's just leave that alone for now, okay? I was expecting there to be more prompts, like to aim the rod, reel it in and stuff. It's all just visuals though. You just have to eyeball the whole thing. Oh my gosh, you can see they have a mouse trap down here. That's funny. Wait, so everybody has like pictures of each other, like black and white photos. Is there cameras in this? This is a Hyrule that has cameras at least? Oh my, Link, come in. You simply must hear this. My little kitty is so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little old self. How do you think he caught it? Maybe he's a genius. Oh, just look. Isn't he cute the way he laps up that milk? Same idea. Why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. We got milk. Oh, but it's half empty. Right, so normally you get 2 uses as per usual, but this one's only half full now. We got milk, baby. Let's go. Oh, I see. So this little section of up on the side here on the gamepad screen is going to be where all the bottles go. So there's going to be 4 bottles. That's worth the save. Hey, how much for the slingshot? Oh, don't worry. You don't have to return the empty bottle, my dear. You can reuse it. You know, put something else in it. Recycling is a very important thing. I'm sure you'd never do anything of the sort, but kids these days toss things like out like the whole world was disposable. It's a crime. Oh, I know what you mean. So what do you say, my dear? Is there anything else you want? If you're interested, take a look. It is interesting to actually, like, know a shop owner. Don't gawk at me. Jeez, okay. Only 30 rupees? I thought it was gonna be like 70 or something. I got this in for the kids. It's just a toy, but it stings something awful when you get hit by it. I'll buy it. I'll appease the children. What are you doing buying a slingshot, you naughty thing? You're too old for toys. Will you at least let the kids play with it? Oh, I should tell you, if you happen to run out, you can use pumpkin seeds. I'm gonna use steel balls. Got the slingshot. Children love this item. Actually, hold on. Is there a place to go over here? No, I just want to check. Okay. Oh, I probably could also knock that down with, I probably could also knock it down with the slingshot, probably. You know what, my dude? I am going to do that, but I mean, like, if you want the bee larva, you can have the bee larva. Oh, you gotta wait for the prompt, I guess. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we can also eat the larva. It only gives us one I mean, which is just awful, right? Like, that's just terrible. Must be nice having bee larva. Do you want the bee larva? Don't eat it, Link. Oh, I larvaed the... Okay. Link, let the man have some bee larva, my dude. I was trying to be kind. I feel like I just completely demoralized him, though. Oh, dang. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure in order to progress, you need to have collected enough rupees to get the slingshot. Oh, hey, Link. Sounds like Fido's handling things at the ranch on his own today. When he's up there alone, I always figure some calamity or other is gonna happen. You mean like this? Okay, here's the thing. I gotta get the timing right. I did it. Okay. Oh, Fido did it again. These goats have been awful skittish lately. Always gotta be on your toes. All the animals around us kicking up a fuss. I'm sure that's not a bad omen. Sorry about that, Link, but thanks to you, the goat didn't get away. Sheesh. Goats are getting loose, the monkeys are causing trouble. It's tough being a mayor. You heard about them, right? Link, those monkeys? Apparently they've been coming into the village lately. If you see them causing any trouble, you can teach them a lesson for me. Or can you teach them a lesson for me? I'm sorry, Mr. Goat. I almost always mess up those prompts. Get my teeth kicked in by a bunch of goats. What's going on, Link? Told y'all to take the day off, bud. Everything's fine around here. I'm keeping a close eye on those scamps, and that's the truth. Oh. Well, I gotcha. If you say so. Well, let me talk to him one more time. Well, thanks, man. Dang, Fado's kind of built. Like, he's more built than we are, that's for sure. I guess he works like... He's also like... My gosh, he's a real thumb of a man, isn't he? His head is just... His neck is just thick. Criminy. It's so peaceful here. I'm, like, immediately cozy. I am like a little antsy, I feel, but that's just cause like, you know, I know there's a whole freaking game ahead, right? To be played, and I'm excited for that, but there's a long way until we get to the meat of it. Oh, yo.
Hey.
Ah, just in time, Link. Just delivered something to your room. Oh, I see you got the fishing rod. Colin was pleased. And it works better than you would think, right? Well, have a good one. No, I don't think it works better than I would have thought. I thought it was gonna work fine. I don't even think it looks bad. Why is everybody so rude? Oh, yo. Hold the phone. Freaking bugs, my dude. Cursed ones. Large ones, even. You delivered an entire treasure chest to my room? Yo! Russell. Oh, right, his name's Russell. Russell returned it after honing it for you. Heck yeah, man. First freaking blade. Yeah, I really like this. I like that you start with a wooden sword. It's really good for getting like the power scaling going. It also just looks cool. Like it's a very unique weapon. It's got a lot of cool symbology and stuff on it. Like really cool design. It's painted up. It's neat. All right, children. Link has a slingshot. Well, you had enough money to buy it, Link? Well, I mean, you know. What gonna say? I'm pretty cool. Oh my gosh, I got launched back into like a past life hearing this song again. Preparations complete. Well, this is great. Let's see how powerful that slingshot is. Hit the targets and the scarecrows. Can't believe you two brats are obsessed about this. Just shows what little boys you both are. Oh, it just shows what little boys you both still are. These two idiots will never shut up about it, so I guess you'll just have to show them, Link. Yeah, I'm sure you're not excited at all, huh? Oh, no targeting reticule? Crud. I looked at the manual in the store, and it said it's easier to hit nearby targets if you press the L when aiming. I thought you weren't interested, Beth. I'm glad somebody pointed it out. Oh, yeah. Press it once. Oh, what is that voice line? Jeez. Getting a little too into it, kids, okay? It's just a slingshot. Gee, you really are amazing, Link. Yeah, you are. You can even use swords and slingshots and everything. Hey, yeah, that reminds me. You've got to teach us how to use a sword, too. Seriously, lately these monkeys have been coming out of the woods and started playing tricks on us. We want to get them good. Come on, teach us how to use a sword. Yeah. I have a feeling you're going to be teaching me how to use a sword, technically, but sure. First off, we want to see that move, the slice. You just swing it, right? Dude, you're gonna freaking hit your brother, knock his eye out. Horizontal slice. Was that it? I think I've seen you do a vertical one. It is always strange that they differentiate like vertical. They like you can specifically use vertical and horizontal ones. They do have their uses, although most of the time Zelda's sword combat usually just devolves into mash the button at the enemy until they die. You know, the one, jeez, the one where you tilt L and Z target and press B to flex your muscles and stab. Oh, please, the stab. But that wasn't a stab. What are you mumbling about? Link did that on purpose. I mean, right, Link? Oh, I was doing what Tallow wanted, because he had, I guess he didn't. Oh my, there's a little twirl. Link's getting into it. Since you're at it, how about you show us the other move? You know, the twirly thing you do. Like it's hard to briefly hold B and release it. Okay, kid. Okay, kid. Let's see you freaking hold a sword. What if I just freaking murder a bunch of kids right now? Oh! Look at this kid. Oh my gosh, he's freaking Neo. Kid's freaking Neo. See him tilt his head back. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, dang, it looks pretty snappy. So you have to waste your time with these little brats when you must be tired from doing all the important stuff you do. Hey, wait. You've got to show us the jump attack before you go. Okay, but you do have to, remember kids, you do have to hi-ya when you jump attack. Criminy. Link's got some freaking force behind him in this game. Thanks, Link. So, I think I get it. Kinda. Maybe not. So this means anytime one of those naughty monkeys shows up... Oi! Oi, where's Colin? Oh my gosh, that monkey's all cheeked up. Hold on, kids, let's not... We don't gotta run after the monkey, you know? Children. Dang, it is kind of crazy. You start with 50 seeds? I guess that's them saying, hey, you don't gotta worry about... I guess that's their way of saying, like, hey, don't worry about, getting, like, don't go looking for a slingshot upgrade. These are all the slingshot pellets you'll ever need. You gotta mix and match different slices. Kinda cool. Children. Oh, children, don't go too far now. Tallow and Mallow when chasing the crazy monkey. Oh, like crazy people after that monkey. I can't keep up with those two. Mallow? Well, where's Ted? Mallow? They went that way? The rest is up to you, Link. They just taught me how to use the sword. Last time that happened, they threw enemies at me, but I'm sure this game wouldn't do that. Because this is just a nice little slice of life game about living in a small village, right? Dang. Well, opponent, I guess we get no days off. Oh, I didn't count? Crud. Oh, I do like how all of the gates and stuff are adorned with the goat horns. That's like adds a nice consistent symbol to the area. That looks like an interesting little pond. Oh man, I forgot how much the like enemy near song feels so much more menacing in this game. Hello? Whoa, an Ordonian? Hey guy. Listen, I'm not sure you should be wandering around the woods without a lantern. Because it's daylight doesn't mean it's safe. Tons of caves and dank spots around here. They get pretty dark, even in the middle of the day. Here, go on guy, take this. You're just gonna give me a whole freaking lantern? My dude. Use it while lit. Set things on fire. Oh. That's right, our days of burning sticks are over. We have our own source of light now. See, I sell lantern oil here. Oh, so you're trying to get me hooked on your lantern oil? Trying to keep me coming back, giving you all my money? Here, I thought we were friends. Oh, he got a bird nest on his hair. I didn't even notice. Trying to drum up sales by giving away free lanterns. It's a business tactic, eh? See, as long as you've got oil to fuel your lantern, you can light your way and set fire to stuff. They're the best. Come on, guy, try setting your fire to that big pot. That's right, see? It's on fire. You keep using that lantern anytime you feel the need. And if it runs out of oil, you come back and see me. Okay. But surely, like, I need to pay for the oil, right? Oil live on your lantern. Fill it up with oil. 20 would be, oh, no, I'm good. Thank you, though. Gotcha, bud. Hey, but what's your name, though? Rocks. Of course. I should have known rocks would be would reveal themselves to me at some point. Really, really high definition rock, too. Jeez. Oh, Koro. It's pitch dark ahead. Parties interested in going forward must first go this way. Koro, Forest Temple Path. I know I was praising the Oh, yeah, I forgot the freaking heads of the Deku Babas, like, solidify, then you can crack them for seeds. Which is pretty intense. Also crazy that I got 50 seeds. Okay, Pony, you stay here. I gotta go into the dark depths. You found a play wooden sword. It's Talos. Gosh dang it, Talon. Cave theme. Oh yeah, we can keep the lantern lit and have it on our hip, which is pretty cool. Also, we can like run and slash, which is also new. Oh, freaking gnarly looking rats. Yeah, enemies look rank in this game. And the vibes, you know, the nice little warm homely village vibes are now just in shambles. Because this game, when it gets dark, this game gets dark. This game is probably... It goes back to, like... It definitely goes back to, to Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask levels of, like, actual dark area. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, being able to sprint around and swing the sword haphazardly is actually really good for like cutting down stuff. Cutting down grass and stuff quickly. I think that's actually a really nice addition, oddly enough. Those are just satisfying. They, it feels especially crunchy to like cut through grass in this game. Oh, yo! We got ghouls! Dang. Now, if I remember correctly, from what I could remember from the guide, I am going to be 100%ing this game. So I have a guide for just that. Dang, Deku Babas look especially freaking frightening in this game. There is going to be a heart piece to get. Not that we'll be completing one in a while. Yeah, you know what I will say? Hits feel really meaty compared to Wind Waker. In Wind Waker, everything felt pretty smooth. When you hit somebody in this game, you feel it. There's a little bit of rumble in the gamepad. There's like a lot of like light effects on the screen, a lot of hit stun. Hit stun in games, well, not hit stun, I think hit stop, I think is what it's called. But the idea was like when you hit somebody in a video game, the game actually freezes for a moment. There's like a frame or two of like hit stop, I think. Oh, they actually took a little bit of damage off that one. heart. Don't mind if I do. So you know what? One moment. Ah, yeah, okay, this is the right way. Yeah, this area is going to be harder to navigate later, so it's a pretty good idea to explore it a bit right now. Because right here we got ourselves a little extra thing that we can get pretty early. We'll definitely be able to get this later if you miss it by chance. Oh, these like blue guys, by the way, these horrible like soulless-eyed blue guys right here. Oh, that effect looks great in this version of the game. In case you thought that this was like the only thing here. Oh, we actually needed to come here. Because we needed the key. Okay, so you wouldn't have probably missed this one. Yeah, see, look, collect 5 pieces to form a new heart container. They freaking, it's like they just increased heart piece taxes on me. I gotta just pay a little bit more every year to get a new heart piece. That's a crime. Look at these guys. Yeah, so these are bokoblins now. These are what bokoblins look like. Let's really look at this guy. In HD too? Look at his face. Criminy. Look at him. Look at the swing animation. That's pretty good. Like, look at how thin they are. You can see their spine poking out their back. Jeez. I like how they got a little ponytail though. It's a good look for them. These guys also look awful. Oh, I almost landed that. Can't get across there yet. That'll be good. Ow! Alright, I think that's all she wrote for this. Well, in a moment. Oh, just quick work. Don't mind if I do. Oi. So you telling me these things are just like lurking this close to where we live? It's kind of disconcerting. Oh, hey, you're super. Now you buy something. I would buy something. But I got a bunch of larvae, my dude. Oh, yes. So, this is a fun thing. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of NPCs that are a family of people. This is Trills. So the other guy's name was Colo. I think it was Colo. This is Trill. He is a bird. Make payment at the box near the shopkeep. So what you can do is you can go in here and you can steal. You can just steal a potion from him, which is pretty rude, in my opinion. Not super cool, not super great, to be honest. All around, kind of messed up. I didn't want, you didn't have to eat it, Link. You could have just got rid of it. Because what you can do is, oh, you buy something. Okay. Can I have some of this? Red potion. All of Hyrule orders it. What is it? What is it made out of, though? Was this ethically produced? Bird? Is it vegan? Do you have a vegan option of red potion? And then this is just oil, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, lantern oil. I would probably need lantern oil before I needed red potion. So, I'll take me some of this. Essential to lighting your lantern. So now what you need to do is come drop the money in here, right? You could just leave, because he is a bird and could not stop you, but then if you come back, he's going to be pissed and he'll try to kill you. So, let's not do that. Oh, how much was it? 20. I got 20 rupees. You know what? I'm even going to make it a little bit nicer for you. Here's 30. What a generous young man. Hey, thank you. Come back again sometime. He's good. He's a good guy. He's a good bird. And he's got an afro. The bird's got an afro, guys. You gotta pay the man. Give the man his money. We'll get that money back quickly. I mean, the fact that we already broke 100 is kind of crazy to me. Oh. You're pretty locked into place when you're like swinging normal though. There's not too much movement forward. So we're gonna have to make sure we're pretty close. Now, I did say Forest Temple again. Now, what this game does is the question that we have not asked yet, because it has not really been posed yet, as we have just been hanging out in the village, is where does this game take place in everything? Wind Waker obviously took place in the alternate timeline. In the same world, basically, it took place in the timeline that Ocarina of Time Link, the hero of time, left when he went backwards in time. Wind Waker takes place after that. How did they get you guys both in one cage? So it was a completely shut cage. There was no like lid or entrance to it. Strange. If you hadn't come, Link, gee, me and that monkey would have gotten eaten, probably. She's actually a pretty nice gal, that monkey. She tried to protect me, so we got captured together. Link, you're not gonna mention this to my dad, are you? I should probably inform your dad that you got taken by ghouls out in the forest today. He's always telling me never, ever to go into that forest because he says it's dangerous. So you really can't tell him. Really, you have to promise. Link. My son told me Tallow disappeared into the woods and had not returned. Came as soon as I heard. But looks like you have brought him home already. I apologize. Such a task should not fall to you. Tell me, have you noticed how strange this wood seems lately? I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait. Anyway, Link, Tomorrow is finally the day you will be departing for Hyrule. I think it is a good thing I have given this task to you. Good luck. Return safely. If you are lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda. Yeah, I'm sure everything will go just fine.
Hey!
Just a wee little country boy, about to go on a big adventure. So, almost time for you to get going, huh, Link? I bet we finish up early today, bud. Yeah, I suppose so. And yes, just in case you thought you were going to escape doing more errands around town, we do herd the goats. Again. Yeah, what I was gonna say was that this game takes place in... This isn't really a spoiler. It's actually pretty integral to everything in the game's DNA is kind of hingent on this fact. This game takes place in the timeline, in the Ocarina of Time timeline that Link goes back to. When he goes back to being young Link, the young Link timeline is where this game falls into place. This game takes place any number of centuries after the events of Majora's Mask. Or I guess you could say, it would be more apt to say after Ocarina of Time, since it's up in the air whether Majora's Mask literally happened or not. I think it's important to note, in my mind, it's important to the Hero of Time's story and characterization that it did happen, and that was part of his life. For reasons that we will get into later, after certain things develop, but also because there's like some iconography very reminiscent of Majora's Mask that we will be running into here and there. This game, while this game went back to its roots, gotta get the chores done. You want to go back to the barn and climb up on Epona? Hold on me. Gotcha. Hey, Epona. It's a good thing we already got a horse.
Hey!
Okay, then let's get started. 20 goats. Go, goats, go. Not bad. But yeah, I think Majora's Mask treating Majora's Mask as something that really did happen. It's not just a freaking death dream or whatever the heck. People love turning everything into that. Like, oh no, it was a freaking like, oh yeah, everybody was dead the whole time. Like, boo. Boring. You can say that literally about anything. People do say that about everything. The biggest freaking theory about literally any piece of media that exists, like especially like children's media or something, was that all the characters are actually dead or represent the 7 deadly sins or something. And it's just ridiculous. Like in Rugrats, like all the kids being dead the whole time. What does that do? How does that even work? Then what are we watching? How does that add to anything? Oi. This goat's really giving me the runaround. There we go. Not amazing, but not too bad, I don't think. Whew. Boy, but you But y'all can hear that was 108 faster than usual. Jeez. Well, that about wraps her up for today. So how about y'all head over to the mayor's place? Oh yeah, we can say bye to Ilya, the girl who washed her horse. Cause she's the mayor's daughter. So we can go say goodbye to everybody before we go off on a wonderful adventure. I do like how it's got like a morning mist since it's early in the day. Oh, done hunting for the day, Link? Well, nice work. The royal gift Russell told you about is ready, so you should get ready to head on. Oh, you should get ready for your trip to Hyrule Castle. Now that the royal family requested this gift specifically, so it's real special. It'd be bad if the representative of Ordon would be late for such an occasion. You got me, lad? The path before you is a long one, my sweet horse, but please bear Link safely along it. Wait, what's this? What's happened? She's injured, isn't she? Link, how could you? You were pushing Epona too hard again. Bet you hurt her leg jumping fences, didn't you? Now, Ilya, I'm sure there's no need to get so hot. How can you be so easy on him? You're the mayor. You should start acting like one. This image. Poor thing. It'll be alright, Epona. I'll take you to the Forest Spring right now. Once we soothe you in the Spirit Spring, you'll feel better in no time. Well, wait, Ilya. Like after we was just saying, it would be bad if you were late, so don't be late. Why, without Epona, the gift won't get delivered in time. Oh, this won't do. What's a father to do? Just the look on both of them. They're both getting berated. The little side glance they give each other is just amazing. There's no way you'll be able to deliver our town's gift without Epona. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I just let all the goats loose. So I'd always be putting you through this, Link. Well, you better get going and figure out what you're gonna do about Epona. Maybe you can head up to where Ilya is and see if she won't give the horse back. I'm sorry, Mr. Goat. It's just the way it's gotta be. Oh, Link. I hear you're leaving on an errand for the mayor. Must be nice going on errands. Me, I'm restocking the store again today. Can I go into people's homes now? Still can't. What would have the kids are doing after they all freaking almost got killed in the woods? Yo, Link. Sorry if my little types were causing you trouble yesterday. I gave them a ferocious scolding, so I hope you forgive them. Oh, and hey, you be careful on your trip to Hyrule Castle, Link. Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, you know, this is like medieval times. I could very well be murdered. That is a fair and possible thing that could happen. Oh my gosh, it's a dog. Can I pet that dog? I can hold him, which is pretty good. Oh, I haven't seen you yet. It's freaking Talon Mellow's mother. Hi, Link, come in. Heard a rumor about you, so you go into Hyrule Castle? That's incredible. How wonderful for you. If you're looking for my hubby, he's always taking a little break from work. He said he was going outside for a quick nap. In the middle of making a shield for Colin's dad, Russell. Right at the moment. Oh, wow. Oh, it's got the goat horns on it. That's nice. I like that. Oh, but it's got a little bit of the Hyrule crest, royal family crest on the edges of it too, and a triangle of sorts. See it right over there? It's only got a bit more to go. But you be careful out there and come back safe. Yes, ma'am. Oh, they've got like full body dolls. Oh, so he works with like wood a lot and makes things out of wooden things. That's cool. Oh my gosh. Wait, were there always drawings on the wall? I don't remember there being drawings on the wall before. That's cool. It's cool to be able to actually see that, like see those kinds of details. I wonder where the kids are. Oh. Let's talk to all of you. Oh, hello, Link. Are you gonna start preparing for your departure? It will seem lonely here while you are gone in Hyrule. You must promise to take care of yourself and try not to do anything beyond your abilities. Well, surely that won't happen.
Hey.
Time has come. Well, Link, can I at least interest you in one serious sword lesson before you return to Hyrule? You have talent with the blade. If you get a proper instruction, I bet you could be a very skilled swordsman. Proper instruction? Well, too bad we don't got a like really trained swordsman around here. You can let me know once you return, but I want you to give it some serious consideration. Yeah, I'll try to find a good teacher. If I'm not back for a while. I'm sure there's somebody out there. On a completely unrelated note, it is, well, that's the shop, which you don't need. Yeah, so this game takes place after Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. Oh, look at Colin kick his feet. Kind of just kicking the dirt. That's adorable. I never noticed this little animation. Link, you going to see Ilya? Maybe it's just me, but those guys don't normally let people through. Link, you think we can go see Ilya together? Yeah, man.
Hi.
Link, hello again. Oh, you're gonna go to Hyrule Castle, aren't you, Link? It must be so nice. I want to go to Hyrule too. And there's nothing that looks good to me, or good on me in this town. Well, we don't really have a clothing store. I'm assuming there is a single parent in this town who like made everybody's clothes. They are all styled the same. You know what this outfit kind of looks like? It kind of looks like a little bit of like Link's new outfit in Tears of the Kingdom, just a little bit. Something to go check out right now, though. You'll finally get into here. Yo, life-saving. You'd completely forgotten them. I like that detail. I like that it's a different collection. Oh, you know what this reflection is? This isn't a reflection. This is another Link model that like mirrors our movements, I bet. Because I don't see anything else reflected in here. We gotta get into the stash now. We're going on a big journey. Gotta go buy some cool stuff for everybody in town. Yeah, I really like this game. I like the dialogue. I like the foreboding, the little foreboding dialogue between Link and Russell. About like, have you get a bad feeling about this place? 'Cause when you get into the woods, it's like, okay, this feels different. This feels like bad. Hey, we've been waiting for you, you know, Link? Yesterday was so much fun. Yeah, chasing that monkey was great. You almost died. Oh, so what the heck? I was just telling Mallow here about how we wanted to show it to him, but we let it go instead. Oh, you didn't get caught, Tallow? Oh, Colin. Way to spoil everything by telling your dad. Nice job. Yeah, thanks a lot. We got scolded by our dad. Something awful. Thought it was never gonna end. I bet you're trying to go see Ilya, aren't you? Well, there's no way I'm gonna let you pass. No, hey, neat, Link. Let me borrow that wooden sword. If I'd had that sword yesterday, I would have handled it alone. All alone, definitely. Come on, let me borrow that wooden sword right now. No? Why not? It's okay, just let me borrow it. Look, we're never gonna let you leave until you let us borrow it, like. Guys, but I need to go though. Make Link let us borrow that sword. Sheesh, you are my brother, Tallow. That's pretty low. That is low. Come on, be a pal, Link. I'll take real good care of it. So let me borrow your wooden sword. You mean my only means of defense? Sure, I can't see anything bad happening from this. With this thing, I'll show him. Okay, cool. Good to see you guys learned absolutely nothing. That squirrel is frozen in time. Link. Thanks. These guys are always teasing me. What's so fun about swinging something like that around anyways? I hate it. It's scary. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Link. I don't want to learn about swords or anything, but could you teach me how to ride a horse sometime? Can you? You have to promise. Yeah, man. I'll learn how to ride a horse. It's funny. It's like those kids want to be me. Like Tallow wants to be Link for the wrong reasons. Because, oh, look how cool you are riding a horse and swinging a sword around. Even though something to acknowledge yesterday is that Link just killed things. Like, legitimately murdered things yesterday. That is no small thing. Link. If you came to take Epona back, you can forget it. What do you think about what you've done for a change? I won't open the gate and... Oh my gosh, well that's loaded. Why don't you think about what you've done for a change? I won't open the gate until you change your attitude. Ilya, you don't know what happened yesterday. Listen, I don't know if she'll listen to me, but let me try to explain about Talon the monkey, okay? You call through in here, in the tunnel. In back while I do, Link. Okay. I mean, is that implying that Link has a history of sort of just let me guess. I totally get it. Are you telling me Link has a history of acting first without maybe having the means or the wherewithal to consider the consequences of those actions? Perhaps he is courageous to a fault? You don't say. I had no idea. I hadn't heard the details about Tallow's capture. But Colin. So you still prefer your master over me, huh, Epona? Don't worry about your horse, Link. Fortunately, it looks like the injury isn't too serious. You two can go on together. But, Link, can you at least promise me this? No matter what happens on your journey, don't try to do anything out of your league. Please? Just come back home safely. It's a very, very cute scene. You could tell that clearly, like, she saw Epona's wound, and while she was for sure probably worried about Epona, you could also tell that, like, she for sure was also, like, in her mind also entered the idea of, oh yeah, when you go out and do stuff out there in the big scary world beyond our village, you can get hurt, bad things can happen, and that's what Link is going to be doing, like alone, away from all of us. Suddenly things become, you know, things get a lot scarier. The whole idea of it is a lot scarier. But I like that line she says, just don't do anything out of your league. Because as we've seen in every game up till now, that is all Link does. That's what we're talking about in Wind Waker. Link's fault, time and time again, as we saw in Wind Waker, and as we are going, as we're seeing now to a certain extent, is his courageousness overtakes his consideration for his own safety, right? So, like, yeah, Epona got hurt a little bit, probably when we were out, when we had to hop the fence yesterday to go save Tallow. Because it was a dire situation, we were a little more, you know, it's the acting first without thinking it through. And that's like Link's big character flaw. He has courage, that's the piece of the Triforce he has. But he does not have the wisdom to consider consequences, or the power necessarily to even succeed in what the courage makes him act upon, you know? It's the courage to act regardless of whether or not you will succeed in the end. Which, out of the three pieces, I would rather have the courage than the power or the wisdom. I want to know within myself that I would act at a moment's notice if I needed to, you know? It's easier said than done, though. But I think this intro is really nice. I think it's really, really good. It's long, you know? Like, as I've been recording, this is going to be like a... This part's already past 2 hours, you know? It's almost 2 hours, 20 minutes. But I think it's important, because, I mean, we're about to go on a huge journey, right? And they show you that Link is a simple person with a simple life. But there are little things, like there are like those monsters in the woods. The animals are acting up. They comment on the fact that Russell makes that comment on how, you know, outside of this little village, there's a whole kingdom, you know, the castle and the town full of people. Town's way bigger than ours, and beyond just Hyrule, there's a whole world out there filled with dangers and things, wonders and dangers alike. So I think it's interesting, you know, that that they highlight that, you know, that like what they do is they make you spend a couple hours here in the village doing pretty mundane things, you know, catching a fish for a cat, herding some goats a couple times. Oh, we get a little bit of excitement, but then things are about to go back to pretty much normal, you know, just the very next day. It's a small town filled with simple people, and out there beyond that is a whole huge scary world. And the more you see, the bigger it gets, and the more there, and the more you learn about the world, the bigger it gets, you know. And sometimes it's too big, sometimes it's too much, but it's something you gotta confront and sort of reckon with eventually, at least from time to time. Yeah, I think it's a really effective thing having this sort of juxtaposition between where you're starting to where you're going. And you know, I really like the dialogue in this game. I like how she has that throwaway line. Well, she has like the 2 lines. She says, like, why don't you consider your actions for a change? Why don't you consider, yeah, why don't you consider your actions for a change? Like, so just sit there and think about what you've done for a change. And followed by, hey, don't tackle anything that's too big, that's like out of your league. You know, to really drive home the fact that like Link is a person who acts first and thinks later. And then also at the very intro when Russell's the opening dialogue between Russell and Link, which I love. It's a scene I think about all the time, where he's explaining that hour of Twilight where people often, where you can feel the regrets of spirits who have passed beyond, the regrets of everybody all over the world. And he's like, and everybody everywhere always feels, he highlights, he's like, they feel the loneliness of everything, you know. And loneliness is going to be a key factor in this as well, because ultimately we're about to go head off on a journey on our own. We're gonna have Epona, right? But as far as like our friends, loved ones, nobody. It's just us and our horse out on a journey. Oh, Criminy. Oh, I forgot that she got shot with an arrow. Not that journey that I mentioned is actually going to happen.